Hello everyone, I'm KSCG, and today we've got a brand new episode of TF2 Analysis Anarchy. Action figure commercial. At first, I thought this was just going to be a 1-minute commercial, because I guess the TF2 crew might be considering to make merchandise based off their web series. But no, this is a 11 to 12 minute episode. So yeah, I'm curious to see how the team is doing after that whole story from new opportunities to let's get down to business. And I don't know for sure if this episode is gonna continue the story or continue after let's get down to business, or if this is just going to be its own episode that takes place after the aforementioned episodes. And also, lastly, the team also they've started a Patreon account, so I'll have a link to that in the description below if you want to support the team out in any way possible. But with all that said, let's get into the reaction. Oh, just by the first clip right now, I'm sure we're in for a ride. Alright, let's begin.
The following is an extremely well-paid commercial advertisement and not a really funny cartoon.
Uh-oh.
Are you ready to make them Dummkopf's pay, Blissy? I'm ready to crush your baby toys, Ari.
All right, Sheilas, prepare to be sent back to the factory with a few pieces missing.
Right, girl, I'm Maddie. I'm totally grumpy all the time.
Oh, no.
I don't let Mary to press all the buttons, even though she's the best announcer ever.
Really, Mary Sue? You couldn't even attempt to stay in character?
Okay, I was in character. That's what she sounds like in my head. And if it's in my head, then it must be...
Surprise ambush!
Is this even supposed to be a commercial?
Crash, boom, terrible things, blood, gore, murder.
What in the world are you dafties doing?
Wow, nice to know that when I give you professionals downtime, you don't do something stupid with it, like playing with dolls.
First of all, honey, shame on you for not recognizing the differences between dolls and action figures.
I'm noticing the lip syncing.
What he said. Second, they're the new TF2 Analysis Anarchy action figures, to be precise.
Ooh.
Manco sent over a box of prototypes for us to test out and see if they truly appeal to those with a childlike sense of wonder and a taste for video game violence.
I'm the child! I'm the violence!
I'm chaotic neutral, I think!
I literally had nothing to do today. Oh, and wait till you see the commercial.
Commercial? What commercial?
This commercial.
Oh, what fresh Tartarus is this?
All the way from Mancoat, the geniuses who brought you the Man Melter, the Dragon's Fury, and the Conniver's Kunai, comes the all-new Team Fortress 2 Analysis Anarchy action figures. Collect them all. Balto, Matchstick, Steve Irwin, Firefly, Princess Merida, Barty Crouch Jr., Emily Blunt, Angry Video Game Nerd Poem,
What?
Mascot, Michelangelo, John Cleese, Fix-It Felix, and Stantler. Those are their names, right? You're not making those up? Line? Each comes with 4 accessories and says 18 mantastic phrases.
Let's say upwards of 17 mantastic phrases instead. It sounds more impressive.
17?
Okay then. 4 accessories and says upwards of 17 mantastic phrases when you boot their noses.
Why do you want me to say it's good to be helping? You have 3 seconds to get that microphone out of my face, or you're gonna find out what a magical enema feels like. I feel for my body and everything attached to it. I've been waiting for 6 hours!
In addition, these marvelous mercenaries are fireproof, waterproof, unbreakable, and add hours upon hours of fun for any pony ages 10 and up.
Oh, wow.
Fillies and colts, ask for them by name.
Mommy, can I go home now? I don't know who these ponies are.
Not until Mommy gets that paycheck, sweetie. Now do the cute song and dance I taught ya.
And look out this spring for our new supporting cast action figures.
Oh, they got one for
Undertaker,
Tarek.
Spiteful Australian Tollbean, Trogdor, Ringo Starr, Snow Miser and Fleet Miser.
Oh, wow.
The new Super Ultra Bestest Limited Edition Mary Sue figure with strawberry scent and realistic amazingness.
Do I want to know how you managed to put in all those special features?
I got systems.
Hello, kitties.
Well.
I wanted to play too.
Aw.
Oh, sweet Celestia. Is that what I sound like?
So why just sit there chewing on your own tongue when you can get your hooves on the new T-Fortress 2 Analysis Anarchy action figures? By Manco. We sell products and get in fights.
Chapter AA action dolls. Mumble, mumble, fine print, legal disclaimers no one ever pays attention to.
Oh.
Well, you two certainly make a compelling proposal, and these certainly are impressive.
Oh, this was
However, I
Thespia
fail
and
to see what it is
Jasper's
you wish to
idea.
accomplish by selling these toys.
Duh. Merchandising, Doc, where the real money from the series is made.
We take the series' name and slap it onto everything.
Analysis Anarchy, the t-shirt.
Analysis Anarchy, the breakfast cereal.
Analysis Anarchy, the graphic novel.
Analysis
Ooh.
Anarchy, the underwear. Available in
Nope.
Thespia Blue and Mary Sue Pink.
Nope. Hopefully that does not get made.
We'll just pencil that as undecided.
Analysis Anarchy, the musical. Soon to be touring in Manhattan, West Applewood, and Philadelphia.
Analysis Anarchy, the flamethrower.
Also, nope.
The kids love this one. Give me that.
Thank you.
As much as I appreciate all of the effort that went into this presentation, where'd you get the assets to even film this commercial? Wasn't this supposed to be Miss Bliss's downtime?
I told you to hit me onto us! Scatter!
Look, I'm sorry you two, but the cost to produce all of these products en masse would dip too much into our arsenal budget. Besides, Miss Bliss sells TF2 Analysis brand badges, prints, and posters at every convention she attends anyway. I don't think we're in dire need of more merchandising than what we already do.
Oh. You know, kinda wish you reminded us of that before we got all these products made. And trust me, you do not want to know what I had to do to get the undies cleared with PR.
Well, if we can't do the new merchandising thing, how else are you going to pay us for more episodes of us coming down here to literally kill each other for the sick, twisted amusement of others that we somehow unanimously agreed to do and pretty much ignored the very concept of having a conscience?
That's a mouthful.
It might actually be less strenuous for us if we maybe set up a Patreon for the series and offer fans and viewers rewards for their support to keep things running more efficiently. You know, things like sneak peeks at upcoming scripts, work-in-progress video clips from the visual editors, perhaps even offer some custom comics for the higher-tier patrons made by Jasper Pie himself.
Ignoring the fact I just realized you're hypocritically violating your own no-meta fourth wall-breaking rule. Yeah, I think we can work with that.
Yeah, fine. Can we at least keep the action figures, though?
I don't see why not.
Yay! Every pony wins!
Now, to all you viewers out there currently watching, I would like to make a more personal appeal.
See, right there. He's doing it again. He's only proving my point.
Let him talk, guys.
I'm a pie, and even I find that two-faced.
Shush. As I was saying, Thespio, Jasper Pie, and Brass Polish have been instrumental in adding far greater variety and scope to our audio, with Blissey consistently improving the visuals with every new project she tackles, which has certainly led to more entertaining productions overall.
I'm not apologizing.
Neither are we!
But the time required for each new project to reach that same level of quality has also grown quite a bit over the years. For those who are unaware, I have been paying for both audio and visual editing on the TF2 analysis project as commissions for several years now, using funds acquired directly from fans via the Dr. Wolf Patreon, even providing a higher pay rate as productions became more complicated. The Red vs. Blue multi-parter is by far the most expensive commission in the history of my channel, and well worth every penny. However, during 2020, because of how much it took to cover for Red vs. Blue, it dipped into Patreon funds built up from 2019, 2018, and even as far back as 2017. While there were more fans directly supporting my channel back when Friendship is Magic was still in full swing, there has been a sharp decline ever since the show came to an end. The entirety of the Patreon funds ever since its inception has only been for the channel, including attending conventions, commissioning audio and visual talent, and the very occasional piece of new equipment. Because the convention scene has slowed way down since 2020, there has been far less spent on travel expenses. But even with this drop in spending, the Patreon funds have been falling month by month with far less coming in than going out. This was thoroughly discussed with Thespio, Jasper, Blissey, and Firebrand during BabsCon 2022. Everyone very much wishes to continue producing TF2 analysis content. In Jasper and Thespio's words, "You'll never be rid of us." I would very much like to make sure they are still properly and fairly compensated for their time and effort to keep up with the variety and scope of our previous projects. But with the Dr. Wolf Patreon as it is now, there simply won't be enough to keep up in the long term. I have also been personally bound by a promise I made to my lady many years ago, that my YouTube channel would not be a burden on any of our personal finances. And as such, I have also kept up a promise I made to myself that all Patreon funds received would only go towards building and maintaining the channel. It is with all this in mind that I hope many of you will consider visiting the new TF2 Analysis Anarchy Patreon page to see each of the rewards being offered for each support tier. Every little bit helps to show your support in this large group project we all care dearly about. Thank you kindly to each and every one of you who have kept encouraging us to create more content all these years. And here's looking forward to even more explosive shenanigans in the years to come. I am Dr. Wolf, and
Actually, Doc, the more I think about it, you know this isn't the first time you broke your own no meta rule, right? Because unconsciously or not, it's all gonna come and bite you in the tail sooner or later.
Hey, this was an advertisement and had no ties to any established story arc. Therefore, it is an exception to the rule.
You'll be sorry!
Not in this life or the next.
Aw. So, and Kofi, I think that's what it is. All right, yeah. All right, same people. Yeah, I forgot to mention, they also made a, I think it's called Ko-fi account as well. So, yeah, as I've said before, go check out the team's Patreon and Ko-fi accounts to support them, given how there's been a steady decline in fan MLP content, as well as like conventions as well. So I'm really glad that Dr. Wolf, Bliss, Firebrand, Thespio, and everyone else in the team have decided to create funding specifically for the series and not tied to a content creator. I was technically right. This episode wasn't like connected to the last episodes, though it did have Aramau in like the opening of it. But yeah, I think this was a great way to not only like take a break from the overall story, but also to announce new funding for the series to keep it running. But yeah, that's all I have to say for this reaction. As always, support Dr. Wolf, Lightning Bliss, and everyone else in the team. Leave a like on this video, comment below on what you thought of my reaction, as well as subscribe so that you don't miss out on any future reactions to TF2 analysis. But as always, I'm KSCG. Wash your hands and take care.